All right. Shoot. What's good, y'all? It's your boy Miles, or you can call me Don Juan, man. Got my brothers with me, and we are back for another episode of Uncalled For, the podcast where you can get your sports fix and a little bit of everything under the sun, and a little bit of the Uncalled For, which I call a hell of a mixture. If it's your first time watching, please tune in, man. Go ahead and hit that follow button. You can find us on all social platforms: TikTok, YouTube, Instagram, X, and Twitch. But before we get started, man, just like to take a second and just say, man, we've made it to lucky episode 7, man. How y'all feeling? Episode 7, how y'all feeling, y'all?
Great.
Feeling
Getting
good.
better and
Feeling
better.
good. Yeah,
Yes,
man.
sir.
We're starting to come together slowly but surely.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I mean, lucky 7, man. We 7 weeks in, and we appreciate y'all for tuning in and watching and rocking with us. And we hope we continue to supply y'all with that stuff. So, man, this is gonna be a hell of an episode. I'm gonna kick it off with a little question. I'm gonna pass it to my dog Ed and let him take it from there. First question, icebreaker to get things started. If you could take two legends from the past and have them play in today's game, who would they be and why for any
Any
sport?
sport.
Any sport.
Two legends
Hmm.
in any sport.
That's a great question.
Hmm.
Yeah.
This is Anthony Alley right here with them
I
2K
take
leagues.
for personal reasons right now. One legend, I need Steve Young or Joe Montana. I guess those are my two legends. Shit, the
Okay.
Niners been a quarterback away from a Super Bowl on 3 occasions, man. And I think if we had one of them, like I finally get to celebrate my first Super Bowl victory as a fan. So I guess I could count those as my two, selfishly. So give me Joe and Steve.
Damn,
Okay.
Brock's not the guy.
Man.
I'm not saying he not the guy. I'm just thinking about the last few Super Bowls he was in. Probably not last one, but for sure 2019. Uh, the famous Jimmy Garoppolo overthrow on the post route to Emmanuel Sanders. Any good quarterback is getting that completion. You know what I'm saying? And then there's Cap wasn't bad in the last Super Bowl he was in, the 2012 versus the Ravens. But I mean, you get down 28-0 to start off. Like with Joe or Steve, that's not happening, bro. So I for sure would have had them too. Brock did his thing. He could have been better, but he did his thing.
Mm. Respect. Respect. All right. Who next? What else we got, man? What else we got?
I'm gonna go Earl Campbell, old running back. I would love to see him in the modern game. Big physical back, hard to tackle. Against defenses that really don't like to tackle, especially guys in the secondary. I would love to see a running back like that. I guess we kind of see like a Derrick Henry type kind of guy. I would just love to see more of that, in the league. And then I'm gonna go with the Raiders, man. I'm gonna give the Raiders some love. Jack Tatum, former safety, they called him the assassin. He's one of the hardest hitting dudes. He was kind of had that Ronnie Lott reputation before Ronnie Lott, was who he was. But yeah, I just love those old school Raiders, man. Physical, hard nose, just gritty. So yeah,
Okay. Respect. Respect. Taking the old school like that. Okay.
I'm gonna
Smooth, man.
go. I'm gonna go basketball and football. All right. So for the basketball, I gotta help my boy Steph out. We gotta find something. So I'm gonna bring back Shaq, and I'm gonna put him on the Golden State Warriors, setting pick and rolls, and I'm gonna tell Shaq you got one objective, Jokic. I need you to just punch him, do whatever you gotta do. I need you to dominate Jokic and prove that you're the number one center to ever step on the basketball court. So I'm gonna bring Shaq to the Golden State Warriors, and we're gonna jump over to football. When it goes to football, I'm gonna help my Steelers out. I'm gonna help my Steelers out. I'm gonna bring Terry Bradshaw. Pound me so
Terry
bad. I'm bringing
Bradshaw.
Terry Bradshaw, and you know what I'm saying? He gonna go in, he gonna dominate.
Right. Right.
I
Cause we
like
won,
that.
cause we won quarterback away too. So
Mm. Okay.
I
And
got
what you
Aaron
got, man?
Rodgers.
I take Aaron Rodgers before the Percocet. And we good.
I like what Scoop did. I'm gonna pick one from each, well, from NBA and NFL. I'll bring back AI. Like bring in AI with this much space. I would like to see him go head to head with Ja. I like to see him go head to head with Kyrie, Steph, all of these guards. I think he'll even take on the challenge of AE. Maybe not guard Ant-Man, but seeing Ant-Man trying to guard AI, I think that'll be fun to watch. On the other side of it, I ain't never seen this player play in person, but man, like Lawrence Taylor, just to see, just to see what he was about. Obviously, you got the legends of, he's a legend. You got the stories, but to actually like see him in action in today's game, I would love to see that.
That's OG crash out right there. Real CC Cowboy.
Crash out and crack out.
So I think for myself, man, I got let me get Calvin Johnson because I've never seen a guy get double teamed at the line like he does, at the rate he does. Plus, it would be kind of interesting to see a 6'5" receiver who runs like a 4-2 play in today's game and see if he can still dominate at this level because you got so many different guys coming in with all this size and athleticism. So, I would love to see Calvin Johnson in today's game in the NFL. And then I'm going to transition to basketball. I want to see Kobe back, man. If we could get Kobe back, the late great, man, the Mamba mentality. We hear all these young cats say Mamba this, Mamba that. But y'all ain't the Mamba. So I wish I could see Kobe Bryant in action, kind of show these young boys what it's really about and kind of cease and desist all that, that association with it. Okay? So that was my first question.
You talking about Kobe Bryant with the fro?
Oh, yeah. No, Kobe. Ooh, that's a good question. Oh, man.
I'm trying to think what Kobe you bringing back.
I got to bring back 2-4. 2-4 was independent, man. He didn't need nobody to get it done. And he went ball just to prove a point. Like, all I care about is basketball. I don't even care about brushing my hair. Like, at this point, I'm going to just, hoop. So, I feel it.
Nobody want to see Michael Jordan?
I was going to say Michael Jordan.
Fuck Michael Jordan.
I would have, like, LeBron's 40 now. Like, I gotta see peak Jordan versus peak Bron. Like, now that's Bron, like, 40-something. Like, ain't no need to bring Michael Jordan.
Bron's cooking Jordan.
He low-key would cook Jordan. I ain't gonna cap. He low-key would. I don't think it would be close.
Jordan might return the favor, though.
He gonna give him buckets.
They might just be cooking each other, man. No defense. Great
Prime
defense,
for prime?
better offense every time. Prime for prime? That's crazy.
Bron.
Athletically, you got to go Bron. But I don't know, bro. From a basketball standpoint, bro, I mean, Michael was putting up 36 a game. Like, that's crazy to me. I ain't going to lie. Off twos, though. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So if you had a 3-point game, like a consistent one, you might have been the first to average 40, bro. I ain't going to lie.
Mike played in this age.
So what?
I'm a little biased, man. Oh, my bad. Go ahead.
I just said all his shoes wasn't comfortable either, boy. I'd be walking around.
Them damn boots. That's impressive.
They look good, but damn, they ain't not comfortable.
I'm sure they got the insoles fixed up on him so he could at least hoop, man.
Oh, hell no. He was bleeding in them ones.
I was going to say, this feet was
He
bleeding.
was bleeding in ones.
Better
That
get
is.
Chucks.
You might as well have been hooping in them.
That's impressive though, because Bron got some moon boots too. So he, what he's doing in them damn Nike snow boots that's impressive as well.
Bro, have y'all ever hooped in some bronze before? Those are literally bricks. Like them shoes is not hoop shoes for real. Or not built for like small people.
I hooped in some Travis Scott ones though.
Travis Scott?
Travis
You
Scott
feel like him, huh? You feel like he had plus 10 on 3-point, plus 10 on speed.
Pink laces in hooping, bro. Niggas was
I don't
looking
think
at
they
me
was meant
crazy.
to be hooping there.
Nah, they wasn't, but
Hell
that's all I had at the
nah.
moment, bro. That's all I had on me at the moment, bro.
That
Niggas
boy
looking
said,
at
let me show
crazy.
y'all little young bucks how to shoot.
I'll be a corner specialist with no defense.
Yeah, you wildin' trying to make a
You ain't
move.
creasing my foot up.
500 on each feet, bro.
Yeah, you ain't
Crazy.
creasing. Ball, nephew.
All right, so I got another question for y'all, man. Another question for y'all. This is kind of more on like a grown man type question. So I was watching Enjoy Your Leisure podcast. I'm gonna shout them out, man. Shout out to them for giving guidance and financial literacy to a lot of young people in this world who kind of are still trying to figure it out to this day. A podcast I highly recommend for those who haven't watched. But they posed a question on there. I kind of want to ask y'all, see where y'all at with this one. So, if someone gave you $1 million to invest, but you couldn't touch it until 2030, what were you invested in?
Can't touch it till 2030.
Or 5 years.
5 years.
I have to invest it. I don't know, man. I'm not too well into the stock game. I tried that a little bit back in 2020. That shit didn't go out well for me. I'll probably just throw it in like a 401k and let the professionals do with it or something, or a Roth IRA, so that way I'm still able to take it out at least a milli in 5 years and just let everything else grow in 5 years. So I mean that's the only thing I can think of if I can't touch it. Cause if I can touch it, I'm to the casino or something. I ain't gonna lie. Really?
Ashley Larry, boy.
Boy, that blackjack table, boy, get serious. Or that
Watch me
baccarat,
double it.
Or my W.
My NG. If I got $1 million to invest in the next 5 years, I'm gonna go into artificial intelligence security. I feel like AI is growing something crazy, and I feel like it's out of control. I tried ChatGPT something today. It brought up something from 2 days ago. I'm like, how you know? I'm not even gonna ask no questions. It just remembers everything, you know what I'm saying? I just feel like it's something that we don't really know control of, and I feel like it's taking over. So, whatever like little AI security company comes out that's legit, a lot of companies is buying, I'll invest in that.
Gotcha.
I'm gonna go property, or land, especially out here in Texas. Like, man, you can get land and property for cheap. Like, you can even get like 3-4 properties built, and let's say by the time 5 years come, especially with value increase, like you can rent them out, get 4 different incomes from 4 different houses, rents. Shoot, I'm not paying my own rent. I'm not paying for, that could take care of my bills. So everything that I'm getting from work and other things, shoot, is really just free money. I could invest however I want to with that. If I want to save it a little bit more, so I'll go with that property.
Okay, I like that. And shoot, make your house pay for you, make your money work for you. I like that. Johnny, what you got, man?
I'm with Anthony. Property. Maybe like buy a cheaper house and like a fixer upper kind of thing, and put a lot of money into it, making it look nice and stuff like that. Maybe doing something like that, I think would be very beneficial. Um, and getting to see kind of what your money can do and how much it can grow and stuff like that. So I mean, I really don't have a really detailed answer, but yeah.
I respect it. I think we'll take a page out of y'all book, man. I would definitely. It's a number of things, but for sure I would invest in some property so I can have something in my own name, and then eventually try to rent that out, make it work for me in the long run. But also too, have something that I could pass down, something physical I could pass down to the next generation, so they can have that. So I think that's really important to have something in your own name, especially nowadays, man. So. Which is why I cherish this pod, because it's kind of got all our names on it, man. So this is really our thing, for real. But I'm going to kick it to my brother Ant. I'm going to let you take it away, dog.
Yes, sir, man. So things are really about to kick up. The preseason about to start. College football about to start. Man, baseball been going on for those that have been paying attention. But, man, I want to ask the group, like, what's y'all favorite sports rivalry? And it could be pros or college.
I gotta go Battle of the Bay. As for all of us, we all grew up on one side except school, but and Miles, of course. So we all know how big that was, and most of the time it was even the preseason games. We treated that shit like regular season, and then tried to act like we didn't give a fuck if our team lost by just saying it's preseason. But anytime San Francisco and Oakland kind of gets to go at it, man, it was always something. And the the feeling you get losing to the Raiders, dog, as a fan is probably some of the sickest shit ever. Just because, like, we know, like, the Raiders' history, they haven't been that good of a team, and the Niners are kind of like up and down, where we're like Super Bowl bound or playoff bound, or then we're like rebuilding. But just the hate that we have for y'all
Oh
not
yeah.
mistaken, bruh. And phone was off, bruh. Phone was off, TV was off, game on. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I couldn't stand y'all motherfuckers, bruh. Because y'all really run that shit in. Pause. Uh, but yeah, man,
Yeah.
Hey,
I said pause. I said it. Y'all can't even say nothing. But the Battle of the Bay, man, that would rest in peace to it. It's not it's not gonna be the same, but that's gonna be mine right there.
hmm I could piggyback off that. It was special. In the preseason games, I got the chance to be there for a couple of those, and that was awesome. The game in 2014 that Aaron was talking about when the Raiders beat them in hardball was last year. That one was very memorable for me because I think we were still in high school at that time. So when you should talk about sports in high school, it's just a different level. You see each other every day, you're debating at lunch, all that type of stuff. So that one hit a little different. Um, we haven't beat the Niners since then, so y'all got that one. It was 2025 now, so it's been about 11 years. But yeah, that was special, man. But another rivalry I got to shout out is definitely the Red Sox Yankees, man. Like that one right there, there's a lot of passion between those fan bases. We talk about baseball. There's just so much that goes into it. They always seem to play each other in these big playoff series, and it's not just something that, it's not one of those rivalries you think about and you're like, oh yeah, man, back in the day it was just different. Like, no, that's something that consistently is just always a very good rivalry. So,
Yeah.
I think one from being from California, these both of these teams are not my team, but I just remember in 2022 when the Rams played the Niners and SoFi was only selling a certain amount of tickets or the greater portion of the tickets to SoCal fans, which kind of backfired because it doesn't mean there's Niner fans down there, but I just think that's crazy, and I just think in California, it's like a North California for Southern California thing, so it runs deeper than football. It also ties into game ties and all that, but it's the red blue in California. I don't know. That's just a good rivalry in my opinion. But if you want to go down to sports, gameplay, all that, you got to go Raven or Steelers versus the Bengals. That's some smash mouth football. Probably on a Thursday night, and they over here hitting each other. So I hope one day I get to experience that game. But yeah, those would be my two rivals.
Steelers
Okay.
versus Bengals over the Ravens.
Yeah,
Mm.
I think it's more watered down now just because of the respect and aura of Lamar Jackson. I think everybody respects Lamar Jackson, so I don't think it's that much of a rival no more. Whereas it is to the Bengals, but even Jamar Chase, he over here wants to say the toughest DBs he got to say is the Steelers, in which I don't think will ever. It wouldn't happen growing up. So the rival in the AFC North is kind of watered down nowadays.
Who back in the Steelers days of just nasty defenses, who you think would have been talking the most about Lamar?
Talking the most getting disrespectful.
Yeah, yeah, from Steelers
Oh,
standpoint.
it's the person that wouldn't say the words, James Harrison. He wouldn't care about none of that, and he's gonna try to crack him. He's gonna try to knock the visor off of him. So I'll pick James Harrison. But
Yeah,
yeah, if you want to go talking, it's gonna be Joey Porter. Joey Porter had a mouth, so
yeah. I think if you had those two guys playing for y'all nowadays, it'll be a little different. But the fact that Lamar is such a likable guy within the league, that is it's just hard to make that a rival. And plus, Lamar don't really talk unless you talk to him. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? But I think Joey Porter and James Harrison, it would. Speaking of the icebreaker or the question that Miles brought up earlier, it would have been nice to see them play against Lamar. Um,
Yeah,
Mm.
I'm a,
they would get fined nowadays though. We would barely see them. 3 game suspension, 4 game suspension, 5 game. I'm like, you might as well. It's
Field will
over.
be covered in flags.
Right.
yeah. Um, I'm a. I think the 49ers peak rivalry from what I've seen was the Seahawks, right?
Yeah.
And Raiders didn't like losing to the Raiders and Battle of the Bay and everything like that. But it's like we play every 4 years from a regular season standpoint. You had the preseason and you had the fights and stuff, and it was just you grew up. But like playing the Seahawks, especially during that peak time where it was Russell Wilson versus Colin Kaepernick, and it was for the championship. Like
Hmm.
to go to the Super Bowl, like that was like when I was like, man, I really freaking hate this team. Like I could not stand them. Like that type of hate towards a team I never felt towards any other team. But college, the rivalry I like now, college football, is Bama versus LSU. More so because I don't think it's the best like rivalry, but it is my favorite because they got a lot of guys that are just going to the NFL, like a lot of star-studded guys on both sides,
Hmm.
and like it's always an entertaining game with a great finish. Like I just think of Jaden Daniels 2 3 years ago when they beat Bama in overtime, like or
At LSU, boy.
right the Tua when Tua had Devontae Smith, Jerry Judy, um, Waddle, and Joe Burrow had Jamar Chase, Justin Jefferson. Now that game was going back and forth. Like LSU ended up winning by like what 8+, but like man, it was very entertaining. So I'm gonna go with those two.
I like that matchup, man. I think LSU versus Alabama, man. You see a lot of fireworks during them games. Um, I would say, college. That's definitely my college one for sure. But just professional sports, I got to go with Lakers Warriors, man. Especially in recent years, like as LeBron and Steph are kind of getting over that hill, man, and they kind of reaching that final stage of their athletic careers, bro. Each game just feels like a reward. You know what I mean to us fans. It's always like fireworks. The games are always close somehow, some way, and we always duke it out. Recent y'all just got Jimmy, so y'all won like the last one, but we've had Lakers have had bragging rights kind of these last few years, man. But even going back to high school, man, and when the Lakers was in those dark years and Warriors was winning,
Just
man. It was
shining,
dark
huh?
times. It,
I
it
know
was
it's different.
quiet, bro. I couldn't say
Yeah.
nothing. All I could say was, we got our rings, but y'all didn't get to see them happen up close and personal. Maybe like our freshman year, but yeah. So overall, I would say that's my favorite rivalry, man. I got to, all the trash talk and just, being from the Bay Area and being a Lakers fan, man. It's you in hostile territory, but it's always fun to see that matchup happen. So
I feel
but
better.
yeah,
Yeah. Let me ask y'all a question. Do y'all think rivalries hit harder in the pros or in college?
College.
college. I'll
College,
go
for sure.
college.
College. Them NFL players don't care, or professionals at that. That's more of a fan
Ohio
base.
Yeah,
State,
I
Michigan,
say
boy.
I'm surprised no
Man,
one said that one. I thought one of
it's
y'all was gonna say that.
yeah.
That's why I didn't say
No.
it.
Duke
I didn't
UNC.
realize how big that rivalry is, Ohio State, Michigan, until I moved to Ohio. Cause like we're from California, we would like college football here, you know, it exists, but it's really not like we don't go to battle for it. Out
Yeah.
there,
Right, right.
it's really different. Like that game, especially Ohio State, Michigan. I mean, these people are all in. They are. I mean, I didn't even expect to experience that type of hype around that game, and
Mm-mm.
how serious people are about that stuff. So that was definitely cool to see. So yeah.
I
Yeah.
wonder, is
I
it
can see
true?
that.
Do they not say Michigan? They don't say Michigan when the game happens. I heard that was a big like.
team up north,
That's
Yeah,
what they say.
something
Yeah,
like
Team up
that.
north.
Yeah.
That's a funny.
that's
That's
real.
a funny.
yeah,
That's real hatred.
that's
That's
a
a good
real
point you brought
rivalry.
up though. California, we don't really have like that much football. I mean,
Mm-mm.
it's like
Mm.
you could say Cal and Stanford, but that's more for the band. That's not even for the football team.
Yeah,
Right.
I
I was
mean,
gonna
but
say.
the
It
but the
used
And
to
thing,
be.
but the
Cal
thing
and
Stanford games used to be lit though. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
I will say this, and I tell people all the time, like, it's not that because we have more football than a lot of places, right? If you go to Columbus, Ohio, football is all they have. If you go to Michigan, Ann Arbor, football is all they have. If you go to Clemson, South Carolina, football, like the campus is all they have. So it's actually the opposite of why people care so much because we have so much things out here,
Hmm.
especially in the Bay. Like it's tech heavy. You got so much sports, so there's so much things to do outside of just going to a football game. So like I remember going to Stanford games, and like that experience was great to me until I went to a Mizzou game. I'm like, damn, like this is different. And like when you think of Mizzou games, like it's not to the level that you would think a high peak is, but that's how much of a difference it was from Stanford, right? So when I went to Clemson, I'm like, God damn, like it's just another notch that I see. And then Knoxville, Tennessee, man, like nothing has beaten Knoxville, Tennessee of what I've seen just from a consistent standpoint, right? So I always tell people it's not the fact that you know people you don't there's other things to do, like everybody don't care, like everybody don't talk about the sport, right? In Knoxville, Tennessee, in some schools they're like elementary schools, they have to learn the fight song to Tennessee, or the chant, the celebration chant, the Rocky Top, song. So it's like
Sing it.
we don't. You'll always be home sweet home to me. Good old Rocky Top. Woo! It's crazy because when I was playing at Mizzou, that song made me sick because they would play it after every touchdown. And the time we went to Tennessee, they scored a lot of touchdowns. So I hated that song until I worked at Tennessee, of course. And
Wait,
then I loved the song.
who's Mizzou's rival? Is it Tennessee?
Nah, Mizzou's.
Oh.
Well, they try to create Mizzou's rivals now. So when Mizzou changed to the SEC, their long rival is Kansas because they are border states, right? And they call it the border war and stuff like that. They're actually playing this year for the first time since Mizzou went to the SEC. So I'm actually, bro, like I don't know if they're playing Columbus or at Kansas, but like that's gonna be a tough environment just because of the separation of the game, or the gap that since the last game's been played. So but yeah, that's my big thing that I always tell people about, like the difference between college sports in Knoxville, Clemson, Columbus versus Stanford, Cal, and stuff like that.
I think no matter where you go in the United States, though, there's nothing like the local high schools going at it, though. No matter where you go, even out here in a small little town in the Bay Area, man, both those inner city teams going at it on the Friday Night Lights. I don't know. Even if both the teams is weak, it's just the atmosphere. Not compared to the atmosphere you're talking about, though, of course. But
No.
Nah, man.
I got outside of Texas.
That Armio game our sophomore year, bro. That was probably out of my whole football career, bro. That probably might have been the littest shit of my life, dog. The fumble return for a touchdown.
To the house, though.
What? I'm on the field. I'm like, oh, they about to score. They finna win. Last seconds of the game, and then bro fumbled. Who was it? Was it Hutch that took it 99, bro? To the crib. 99 to the crib. 99 to the crib for the dub, to secure the dub, bro. It was crazy.
Bro, I was on defense. I was on defense in that moment, Brad. I was sick to my stomach because I live around this dude by Armio, man, and I know every time I go to the center or wherever it is, I'm gonna hear this, bro. We cannot lose. Man, the dude tried to pitch it, over pitch, bro. B Hutch scoop and score. Man, crowd went crazy.
What? You would thought that was the varsity game.
We was at Rod for that one, right?
Game.
We were at Rod.
Yeah.
They were in our red zone. They were in our red. All they had to do was take a knee. All they had to do was take a knee.
They did the most.
They did the most.
I wish we had film on that, bro.
Man,
that, like I said, that was probably the latest moment of my football career, bro. I ain't gonna hold it, bro.
The way we won our senior year, though, that one holds a special place to me, for sure.
Game winning,
That was legendary.
That was,
I know Armio hated us then.
Oh man, twice. Same with the
I mean, we did I don't remember the game as a whole, but I do remember the last drive of the game, and I don't know how many yards we drove, maybe 60, something like that.
I was gonna say 60.
And we were just marching down. I think not Anthony, but all four of us had some piece in that drive. We were all in the huddle at one time, which was cool. And just setting up for that field goal. I just remember it. There's things you remember. That's one of them. Eddie Nuno. Eddie Nuno. Shout out to him, man. Shout out to him.
Man,
Y'all y'all gave me shit for that game because I had an 80-yard tug taken away off kick return and like a 60-yard receiver tug. And
Yo, who is messing with me? Yo,
hey, bro.
I forgot about that.
I was
he
hot.
crashed out.
Hey,
That was a crash out before the crash out.
hey,
Man.
touchdowns were so cold that didn't. It's still on the highlight film, but bro, I was hot that game, bro.
Yeah,
My
two
team don't
tugs
love
on
me,
back.
man.
Two tugs
Two of
missing
them,
the
two of
highlight
them.
film, so I had to live with one. I had 3 total, but
What
2 of
my
them got called
team
back.
love me.
Yo, y'all niggas ain't been blocking, and I'm still scoring. He was going in.
Was this on the sideline or at halftime?
Yeah, coach
Nah,
trying to calm
he
him
came
down.
back on the sideline.
It was like right after the tug, the kick return tug, bro. I think Coach Lewis had came and put an arm around me, told me to calm down, and then I must have said something. Whatever they saying, I guess that's what I said, bro.
You blacked out, huh?
I won't
He said,
say
I
I was
guess that's
just.
what I said.
He
That is what
crashed
you
out.
saying, bro.
I was hot, bro. Anytime you get tugs taken away from you, bro, you pissed. So, in a game like that, it's a rival game too, in their crib, which made it lit that we got a walk off kick or walk off field goal, and we got to run on the field and shit to end your college career. We'll take that.
Let's not
High
talk
school.
Or
about
not
touchdowns
college,
getting
high
called
school
back.
career.
We knew what you meant, bro.
Yeah, my
I
fault.
remember Monster got called back.
I do want to. Oh, my bad. I just want to say, like, the emotion of rival games. Like, it doesn't matter where you're at, who you play for, how many fans are there. Like, the emotions on the team that you're on, that feeling is unmatched. I mean, especially if it's 2 teams that don't like each other. Like when I was at Bowling Green, our rival was Toledo, and that rivalry is real. Like we don't like them, they don't like us. We're only 25 miles apart. We're very close. And like the emotion throughout the week, every single day in the meeting rooms, on the field, team meetings, leading up to the pregame, everything. The emotions. I wish everybody could feel that, that like kind of like chill that you get in your stomach before you go into a big time rivalry game or just a big game in general, but rivalry game especially. Like that feeling is so unmatched. And yeah.
I thought there's gonna be virtual reality soon. We're gonna be able to see that atmosphere from our living room, low key. Look around like, damn.
The Oculus,
bro.
put that joint on.
Yeah,
Right
Nah,
there.
y'all seen that one little bar in Texas where they got like the big ass screen or whatever, and it low key like look like you there like on the sideline or some shit. I forget what it's called though. Like y'all gotta check it out, bro. It's crazy. It's like a bar.
I think I've seen it. Yeah.
Yeah, you just at a bar, and then they kind of
I
got
know
the
it.
seating set up like you're in the bleachers or in the stand somehow, and then it's just a big ass floor to ceiling or ceiling to floor screen, and that shit make it look like you like right there at the game sideline, like court side or sideline passes. It's crazy.
Man.
Don't
I heard
know
they
what
do
it's
that at
called,
the
though.
Sphere too. The one in
Spirit is
Vegas. I heard they
crazy.
do that
I'm
there.
trying to see what the Spirit talking about. That's crazy too.
Man, I got a blind ranking for y'all. If y'all, we're gonna go jump into it to the quarterbacks. If y'all cool with that,
Let's get it.
Let's do it.
So I'm gonna go with Mr. Don Juan Perry, first quarterback. Kyler Murray. Where you rank him from 1 to 5?
I'll put him at 4.
At 4?
Yeah, I'll put him at 4.
Okay. Hey, short. Got your boy Bryce Young. Where you putting him at?
Bryce Young. Yeah, oh my God.
Remind you, he's going crazy in the last
5.
season. 5?
Smart,
Yeah.
smart man. Smart
Yeah.
man.
Yeah. All right, Johnny. I got Tua.
Oh. Hell, what kind of list is this?
Just play safe, brother.
Wait,
Play
wait.
safe.
Healthy
Hey.
Tua?
Yeah.
Healthy
Hey.
Tua?
Crazy Tua. It's
Well, he's got to go at 3. He's got to go at 3.
it got
Pretty safe.
lowest thing, right?
You better than
Next one.
Kyler and Bryce.
Anthony, I got Caleb Williams.
Shit.
Two.
It ain't getting no better.
Two.
Hey, I guess
It was supposed to get better.
I guess our last spot, number 1, Brock Purdy.
Hey, hell yeah!
Hey.
I love that.
Worked out to their favor.
You did a good
Man.
job, fellas.
I like
Did you
that
just
one
look
right
up
there,
the
man.
most mid quarterbacks in the NFL and put them on a list?
You know what it was? The most overrated quarterbacks going into the season. That's what it was.
Try to switch it up, huh?
That's a good one.
Try to switch it
Man,
up.
can we get the topic before, man? Brock for show 5, my nigga.
Nah,
Okay,
but
Cool.
shoot, now
MVP
that
candidate overrated. Heard you.
you mentioned QBs, let's talk about year 2 QBs. Caleb Williams was mentioned, right? Man, honestly, this QB class, or last year's QB class with Jaden Daniels, Penix, Caleb Williams, Bo Nix, Drake May, and JJ McCarthy could be the best by the end, by when it's all said and done, right? That could be the best class out there. They have the potential, but they still need to prove it, right? Majority of them had a serviceable rookie year last year. But I want to ask y'all. I think we all have Jaden Daniels number 1, right? It's kind of like a consensus throughout the whole nation that Jaden Daniels is the best QB. But out of the other 5, right? Where would you rank them going into the season?
Man, I'm gonna just go with the list first, and then I'm gonna tell you why after. But I got Drake at 1, Caleb at 2, Penix 3, Nix 4, McCarthy 5.
I think
This
Why
is
do I
with
have Drake
Jaden
May
Daniels
number
at 1, right?
Yeah.
Jaden
Oh
Daniels
yeah,
already
no,
number
no,
1.
Jake excluded.
Jaden's not on. Jaden's not on the list. So
Okay,
your
okay.
one will start.
See, so this is why I got Drake at 1. Second year guy. The structure is completely changed for the Patriots. It's not the same Patriots y'all might think it was before, but it's a different team. For the better. Patriots have improved in multiple areas on offense, from the coaching staff all the way to the line, all the way to the running back position. We've improved to build around Drake May. This is the first time I would say we have built around a quarterback probably since Tom Brady, like back in his early, like not mid-career, like I would say mid-career. So the fact we're doing that is letting me know that we're putting all the chips in on this guy. And then last year he showed glimpses of what he can do. And he does have superstar potential. He can make a play happen. I mean, we look at the Tennessee game, that last minute touchdown he threw, or last second touchdown he threw, running around the pocket, trying to find a guy, not going down relentlessly. Moments like that let me know that Drake got that special X factor that guys we see in Jaden Daniels that make him so great. You know what I mean? And also in the game against Houston, that wasn't a great game for the Patriots. Mind you, we lost the Tennessee game. We lost the Houston game. But the fact he showed that glimpse of like, oh, he could do this with a horrible roster. That roster was mid. Coaching staff was just all over the place. So the fact he could do that, put up decent numbers, and not even playing a whole season, I got to put Drake at 1, man. And it could be a little bit Patriot biased, but I think Drake does have the highest ceiling out of the rest of these guys.
Scoop, Johnny, Aaron, do y'all have Drake at 1? Just want to ask.
Hell no.
I
do not.
I do actually.
Okay.
I do.
What's the rest of your list?
I got Drake 1, Bo Nix next, Caleb Williams 3rd, Penix 4th, McCarthy 5.
Okay. Scoop, what you said?
I must be crazy. I guess I got Michael Penix number 1. I just think he's I think he has the most complete team, and I think he has the best check down out of all these guys. So I think his season's gonna go crazy. This might be his breakout season. Kyle Pitts at tight end, Drake London as a reliable receiver. I think Penix is number 1. Number 2, I'm gonna go Caleb Williams. I just think he's in the bad news Bears, but I think he has the ability to make Patrick Mahomes type plays. So I think he's gonna have a hell of a season with Ben Johnson. So I'm putting him at number 2. Number 3, I got Drake, man. I've seen him as a little versatile. I just think he don't have the help. I think he don't have the O line. I don't even think Will Campbell's gonna be enough. I think I gotta invest a little bit more. So I got them at 3. Drake May does make plays though. 4, I got Bo. Bo, I just think he had one good year. I think the sophomore slump gonna hit him this year. And last, I got JJ. I'm pretty sure we all got JJ last.
Okay. Johnny, what's your list?
I actually have Bo Nix number one. I'm just gonna go through my list. I have Bo Nix at 1, Caleb Williams at 2. I got Drake May 3, Penix 4, and JJ last. So the reason I have Bo Nix number 1 to me is, for one, I think the Broncos are gonna be really good this year. They're gonna have one of the best defenses. They got really good weapons. And to me, he's like a Jalen Hurts type of quarterback. Like, he's not going to wow us with his stats. He's going to be very efficient. He's going to take care of the football. He throws quick game. He throws RPOs. He's going to have a high completion percentage. He's going to do enough for them to win games. And people aren't going to look at him as a top 10 quarterback statistically, which he won't be. But I still think he's the best out of that crop. Caleb Williams, statistically, I think he's going to have a really good season. And then, to me, Drake May, I mean, we could sit here and try and like fool ourselves to try and like get excited about Drake May. I'm really not. I'm not. You're not fooling me, man. Like, you cannot convince me that this guy is gonna make me sit down and be excited to watch him play quarterback. I'm just not. I don't know how you guys feel about that. There's nothing in the receiver core. There's nothing in the receiver core that fires me up. I think their run game is just okay. I do love their head coach, and I do think that he's going to get them back close to playoff caliber team. But I don't love Drake May. And then Michael Penix, to me, is such a question mark. Like, I've been going back and forth, like watching him and stuff, and he's got 2 ACL injury repairs. His ceiling can be so high, but I could also see him not pan out at all. Like, it's kind of like a crapshoot to me with Michael Penix. I don't love his supporting cast. You talk about Kyle Pitts. We talk about him every year. I mean, my God. Probably the most overhyped dude in the league that underperforms. And Drake London, we'll see. I mean, I just haven't seen the consistency from him. So not a huge fan of that. And then JJ is JJ. And he just lost Jordan Addison for the first 3 weeks, too. So, yeah.
What are you talking about, Drake London? Like, he just breaking out on the scene. Like, you said that about Drake London, like, he, like, 5 years in. Is he? Johnny.
I'm just surprised you said the Patriots run game was
what about
like that bad.
Bijan Robinson, though?
Can we stop this? Like, I ain't a big Patriots guy, but to say that they got Stephon Diggs, and I don't know how y'all feel about Stephon Diggs. You can say he's coming off an ACL, which is valid, but from what I've seen, bro, that knee look as healthy as ever, and I will put him in that category as a QB riser. We've kind of seen it early with Josh Allen, where after Josh Allen's first year, everybody was like, I don't know about this guy. His QB rating was low. His QB completion percentage was pretty low. He wasn't looking like the Josh Allen we know today, and that wasn't until he got Stephon Diggs, and we've seen him take Josh Allen to another level. Did it kind of fall off towards the later parts of Josh's career? You could say that, but he was still an 1,100-yard receiver. You take it to Houston, he got hurt, so I probably won't even count that year. I do think he gives Drake May a target that is like his bailout target. Like, he knows Stephon Diggs is always going to be open. I think that's a great outlet to have for a young quarterback, is a guy who knows how to get open on all 3 levels of the field. So I think that's why I put Drake number 1, because I think when you have that go-to guy, it makes your job a lot easier. And so that's why it's kind of crazy hearing y'all say that they don't have weapons. They got a weapon in Stephon Diggs, and that's a major weapon to me, especially for a quarterback coming into his second year.
I don't think he got an O-line.
Aaron,
Before
I like that.
Before y'all get more into it, I'm gonna say my list real quick. So Johnny, I actually agree and disagree with you on Bo Nix, right? So Bo Nix, I do have him ranked number 1 coming into the season, just like you have him ranked number 1. And then I have Caleb Williams, Drake May, Penix, and then JJ McCarthy. Why I have Bo Nix? That man, first of all, you said he wasn't, like, he's not going to wow the league. He's just, first off, like, he was 6th in the league in touchdown passes. Like, this is just with Cortland Sutton. I kind of wish they stuck out with Jerry Jeudy because I feel like they would have been more of a threat offensively, right? So like to think like everybody's thought of the Broncos offense was like stagnant, but it wasn't, right? Like they was actually performing. Bo Nix was second in passing TDs for an NFL rookie in history. Like for him to come out rookie year not as have as much buzz around his name that he has right now, I don't get it. But I think he's going to perform really well again this season. I think he did very. I think he struggled like the first 3 weeks, and ever since then he's like he killed it. One of the most memorable games from last year was when he went head to head against Joe Burrow and they took him down. Like just that growth right there. Now they got another target in Evan Ingram. They just paid Cortland Sutton. Sean Payton actually said that in 2 3 years, like he's going to be a top 5 QB. And knowing Sean Payton, like he don't waste words. Like he didn't say anything just to hype up Russell Wilson. Obviously, he said something about the Jets old or the old Broncos coach before him, who was the Jets OC at the time, was just talking about the team, but he just doesn't waste words. So I do think Bo Nix is going to continue to rise and be a threat in this league.
Fuck, Bo. No, I'm just kidding. It's not.
Let me
fuck,
ask y'all
but-
something real.
No, we see what Aaron said.
Let me
No,
let me
I
ask
agree,
y'all something real
man.
quick. Do y'all feel like Terry can go to any of these teams? We seen that Terry wants out of Washington. Or do y'all feel like he gonna resign, or do y'all feel like there's a possibility that he goes to any of these teams?
He re-signing, dog. This
Yeah, he ain't going
it's
nowhere.
kind of it's getting old at this point. Like these players demanding trades during training camp and magically get signed a week before the season or something like that. It's just a overused tactic. I think he'll be back. They're not doing JD like that. I mean, I don't see why you wouldn't pay Terry. This just how the game go, bro. He'll be in Washington to start the season.
Right.
I think he don't pay
I hope he a
Terry because there's gonna
Patriot.
be a bunch of receivers coming out just like him. There's gonna be a bunch of them.
Let me ask y'all this,
Yeah.
and I'm gonna ask y'all a series of questions, including Jaden Daniels within this group, right? These six guys, who is most likely to have the worst sophomore slump?
Jaden Daniels.
It's probably Jaden. Got to be Jaden.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. My opinion.
Anybody else
That's
got an
that's-
opinion?
Or Bo. It's between them two, Bo, because that's the real question. Bo did put up a crazy season, but I think we all have that like what if factor. Like, can he sustain that?
I
I'm
mean,
gonna say
Payton got a chance
Penix.
too.
Who?
I'll say Penix.
I feel like Penix haven't even done enough to even be considered a slump. To be honest, I think he played in like 5 total games, maybe not even 700 yards.
Yeah,
Passing.
I feel that way. Like about half those guys, like JJ, him. Um, you know, I don't know.
It's really just those two that don't
Yeah.
have as much experience as the other.
I just
I
think
think-
Jaden reached that top very early in his career. And so now the expectation in DC is like, why not Super Bowl, this year, you know what I'm saying? So I think that's a hard burden, especially when you have to carry the load so much offensively, and teams know that going into this season. They got a full 18 game, really 20 game season worth of tape on you now. The game plan, I think statistically, it's always going to be harder for a second year quarterback to come try to replicate what they did, especially his type of season. And it's only going to get harder the longer Terry sits out. This is supposed to be time you're supposed to have with your number one receiver to get that rapport and grow that. And the fact that he's not getting that, right now your number one receiver is Deebo Samuel, and he's not really a receiver. He's not really a receiver one. Can he run routes? Can he catch the ball? Absolutely. But I don't think he's a guy you want to rely on a down-to-down basis, trying to get you the third and long or crucial first downs or a go ball. Like, he may be good for that every now and then, but consistently, you need Terry for that. And so that's why I think Jaden might have the biggest slump.
I agree with Jaden.
I don't think Jaden can have a bad. He's not allowed to. His mama won't let him. He's not allowed to have a bad season. She gonna be right in his ear on the sideline, looking at the plays too, making sure he understands.
Man,
five, 5 years from now, who's going to be the best QB out of these 6?
5 years.
I think Jaden got a nice head start.
yeah, I'm gonna say
Yeah,
Bo
but 5
Nix
years
though.
from now.
I'm gonna say
I
Bo,
could see
man.
I could see Penix coming out of the cut somehow, some way. If he stays healthy, that is.
If I say Drake, am I biased?
Hell yeah.
Yeah,
I'm gonna say Drake.
But he has a
man.
chance, of course.
And I'm gonna say Drake. I think that
We knew
division
that.
is weak too. We gonna talk about it on Thursday, but I think there's a lot of things aligning for him right now to go right.
I think
there's a lot
Caleb
going
Williams
right.
gonna be the best one. Caleb Williams might even get an MVP, man.
wow.
He got to develop his own identity, bro. I'm tired of this Patrick Mahomes fake shit, bro. Like, it's only
He
one
really-
guy that could do. Like,
Is-
he got away with it.
Did
Like,
they
bro,
fix that line?
I know y'all seen that clip, bro, of him trying to run out the pocket and he just fucking do like a hook shot of a throw. And like, I know it's practice, but like with that type of mindset, bro, like, Ben not going for that. You know, he probably got chewed out, but like, if he just like get rid of the ball when you're supposed to, bro, you don't need to make the extra play with your legs if you don't have to. That's my only problem I got with Caleb. He trying way too hard when he has the nice receiving core around him. So.
We do have a comment. We do have a
Bears got to
comment.
fix that line.
We got
What's
a
up, Johnny?
comment. We got a comment from Still Tay. He said Bo Nix had a better rookie year stat wise than Jaden Daniels. So
He did.
he's on my side. It sounds like.
Huh? He did.
And then
did.
also, user
Okay.
Is that
Okay,
included
cool.
Russian? Is that included Russian though?
I don't know. He said it, not me.
Nah, that was my
Okay,
question.
hey fam, I'm gonna hit you up.
What was the other comment, Johnny? What was the other comment?
Just somebody saying I got one
Yeah, what's
question.
that one?
Well, let it rip.
Question, my
maybe
nigga.
Go ahead, man.
Lost
Where
connection.
your question at?
You hear me knocking? Well,
Okay,
let me in.
it says Scoob, what's up with the sunglasses?
I paid a lot of money for them, so I'm gonna wear them. I'm gonna wear them. Okay.
Like that. So,
I don't know who that is, but shout out to you though. Appreciate y'all supporting.
yeah. Even with these QBs, do you see who y'all think got the best weapon? I think Penix got the best weapons around him. Like there should be no reason why Penix shouldn't be balling this year, because the run game gonna be going crazy. His line is going to be He's gonna have a reliable line. He's gonna have threats. Even nobody mentioned him, but Darnell Mooney has shown that he is a serviceable wide receiver too. Like he should have the best season out of all these guys because of the weapons that he have.
Oh yeah.
Caleb.
Oh,
got the
easily.
best
They
receiver
probably-
out of all the bunch though. I ain't gonna lie. DJ Moore is a dog.
He better than
Yeah.
Drake London?
Yeah.
DJ Moore?
Yeah.
I'm
Yes.
taking him over
I'll give
Drake
you
London.
DJ.
Yeah.
DJ Moore got that
Yes.
dog. He got that Steve Smith. He got that
You
Steve
think
Smith.
you think it's close?
Yes. Yes. Drake, bro, the way Drake came out the scene last year, and I think Drake had a better year last year, and I think he will have a better year this year than DJ Moore.
No, I hear you. Not
We
better than DJ Moore.
Seen too much of what DJ can do, man.
DJ
DJ
can turn
can
a 5
touch the ball and literally score a touchdown.
80-yard. Yeah, 5-yard
Yeah.
slant to an 80-yard tug. Like Drake, he just remind me of a 50-50 jump ball guy. I mean, he got his intermediate routes is cool, you know what I'm saying, but he not like DJ. Like I like DJ's explosiveness over Drake London's.
Yeah,
He's only a 1,000-yard
Is
year.
it
out of
crazy to
3,
compare him to
so-
like a Keenan Allen type of guy?
That's
Nah, he ain't
Drake?
that good at route running.
Drake. Yeah, he's not. But once again, that was his third year. Like he was just coming out the scene. Like he had to. His quarterback was Riddler. Like he finally had somewhat a reliable guy within Kirk Cousins. And I seen a stat the other day. The games that Penix started. Hold up, because I'm about to put it up.
DJ Moore had 1,100 with Kyle Allen, so I mean,
Yeah, DJ
he
Moore,
had.
he's that guy, bro.
Like he,
Yeah.
so the games that Penix started, he started the last 3 games. Drake London had 352 receiving yards with 2 touchdowns. Like that's
Nah,
out
he a
of 3
good.
games. Like
He a good receiver. He not better than DJ
Yeah.
though. Is what I'm saying. He
If-
cool.
Are we looking at it as a receiver or just a playmaker? Because playmaker, DJ Moore washes him in all aspects. But, I mean,
think
maybe
playmaker,
receiver
but I
wise.
think he's a better
Receiver,
receiver.
too.
Like DJ Moore reminds me of Debo. Like
Whoa.
Whoa.
Hey, you
Wow.
lost
come
me on that one, brother.
That's uncalled for.
Debo
That's
has never.
that's uncalled for.
That
Hey.
is. Hey,
go back
and
to
even
Debo peak,
Debo-
and that's what DJ Moore is doing.
I know Debo's peak, bro. Like his
I-
peak is wide back. Being able, that's his versatility. You know what I'm saying? That's what made Debo. His ability to run out of the backfield, play running back. He don't got routes like DJ though. He might got better hands. He catches the ball really well, but as far as lining him up on the outside or slot, I'm not taking Debo nowhere near DJ Moore. Because I mean, Debo only got 1,000-yard season, and that was his All Pro year. He ain't seen that since. So yeah, I can't do that.
Miles, didn't you have DJ Moore in fantasy one year? And you was just killing with him?
I lost to Miles a few times
Hey,
because of DJ
bruh.
Moore.
DJ Moore.
That's my dog,
Oh,
boy.
man.
That's my dog, bro. I had him like the last 2 years in fantasy, bro. Going
Yeah.
great, dropping. I think he gave me 70 one time, bro.
That first year in
Gave me
Chicago
70.
with Fields,
Right.
man, Fields had him right.
Going
I'm
back
Thursday night game. I'll never forget that.
I'm gonna double down. Drake London will have a better season than DJ Moore this year. Again,
Clip it.
We marking that.
Because Caleb Williams, man, he's him, man. I like how he readjusts too. Going back to what he was saying, like he just one practice, he was kept missing that. Next thing, he 5 yards back. He readjusts, man. He takes shit personal. That's what I like about him. I think that's why he's gonna become a great player because he's not just complacent. He don't just sit. And you know, sometimes some drama queens be pop. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes they be popping out though. I think he has good qualities to become a top
Caleb
5
said
quarterback in this
clock
league.
Period.
And he probably did say that too.
let me ask y'all
Bruh,
this:
it's Caleb. It's good, but that line is trash, bro.
I
They
think
upgraded. They
addressed
upgraded.
it.
I'm just saying the line isn't that good for him to be like thriving.
They got a better O-line than Patriots. And y'all saying Drake May might have it.
I don't know, man. That man got sacked like almost 70 times last year. It might be spooky.
I will say this.
I don't know.
It was his fault though, for sure.
I will say this about Caleb Williams. He only threw 6 picks. Like, as much your rookie season, as much as was thrown on you, obviously you was the number 1 pick. That's going to be mostly everybody. And the O-line, like, it's easy to just throw the ball out there. So, for you to have a decent amount of yards, a decent amount of touchdowns, and only 6 picks, like, that was – I don't think Caleb got enough credit to how he did last year.
Really should have more. You got DJ, you had Keenan, you got Roma Dunze. I'm expecting a solid year. He got weapons. I think he got the best weapons. They just got that receiver from Michigan in the first round. Still got Cole Kmet. Running back situation. You got another year with D Swift. I think they got the best. They could have the best offense out of the rookies or out of the.
Didn't they get
Luther Burden too?
Yeah.
Didn't they
From
get
Missouri,
Bolden? Yeah, they got Luther too. Yeah.
Mhm.
Is he hurt or what happened?
Nah, he practicing. I just
He's
seen a
hurt?
story that the coach chewed him out, kicked him out of team drills because he ain't lined up right. So Ben not going for that shit out there.
He's not.
That's why
what's
Ben is
gonna
my
make him- that's
dog,
what's gonna make him
man.
great. He's making that Belichick atmosphere out there.
Mm-hmm.
Let me ask this. We all had
I
JJ
respect
McCarthy last on our list. What is his, like, with his peak, like, let's say 1 through 6 out of all the guys, what is his ceiling like? If he's playing at his best, he could, let's say, is his ceiling number 1, the best out of this class, 2, 3, like, what do y'all think his peak can be? Optimistically speaking.
I mean,
Oh,
with the best receiver, you can just go like this and it might be number 1. Shit, it depends on what Justin
Same.
Jefferson does. Like, But
I don't know.
Same.
It's hard to tell.
bro.
I don't think he's gonna
Yeah.
be better than any of these dudes that got or in this class. It's just like at least these guys got like good college tape. You know what I'm saying? When you look at JJ's college tape, like it's not bad. And yes, he won a national championship, but look how they won that national championship. They had two running backs that could give you 150, damn near 200 yards a game, and that's what they leaned heavily on. And you know, a Jim Harbaugh-led team is just going to rely on the run. So he didn't have a lot on his plate, and I'm kind of expecting more of the same going into this year when you got I forget they just took our running back from the
Jordan
Niners, and then you
Mason.
got Jordan Mason, and then you got Aaron Jones, and so I think they're going to heavily rely on that run game for him, just knowing that this is his rookie season. So um, you do got Justin Jefferson; he can cover a lot of your mistakes or your deficiencies, but I don't think he's right where he needs to be, and that's his ceiling is 6. Honestly, he's not better than none of these dudes.
Damn,
He needs to be in the
76.
UFL.
I got him. Yeah, he's kind of. If he has any chance, he could be better than Penix and May. That's his ceiling. Other than that, I got him at the bottom. He actually, like, when I was coaching at Bowling Green, we played against him, and he threw 3 interceptions against us. So shout out to our
Damn.
defense for getting after him.
Okay, coach.
Um,
Okay, coach. Yeah, give it up to coach.
yeah. But just like Aaron said, in college, like he was not the kind of what they're saying about Jalen Hurts now with the Eagles. Like when you played Michigan, you were not like, man, that quarterback, we got to stop him. We were not saying that. They had an unbelievable offensive line, 2 great running backs, just like Aaron said. The tight end, Colston Loveland, who's now on the Bears. They had him. They had receivers. Romeo, I'm forgetting his last name, Wilson, I think.
Roman Wilson.
Yeah,
Roman
Romeo
Wilson.
And then defensively, they just had freaks everywhere. So he was carried in college, yeah. So he don't have a very high ceiling. He does have Justin Jefferson though. So if he throws it up to him a few times a game, we'll see what happens.
You know how embarrassing that is. Like you play in the league. You play with Justin Jefferson. I did not know you play with Justin. Like they're not gonna remember him. Like that's gonna be crazy. You're gonna be sitting around like, damn, bro, I had Justin Jefferson. I could have did something with that.
Well, something that could kind of hurt him. Shoot, the news that came out today with Jordan Addison being suspended the first 3 games. So that should be interesting to see.
I don't think it'll
Obviously.
hurt. They still got
Hey.
TJ. They still got Jettis and TJ Hawkinson, and then like I said, relying on a run game. So
But the more the options, the better.
Jordan Addison's a dog though.
no, he is, and it's only
Even
3
Drake
games,
London.
but
Shoot,
Definitely.
Okay. But shoot, JJ McCarthy could have the best weapons. Shoot, nobody mentioned that.
That's true.
Amir
That's the
Abdullah, or I forgot what brother.
It's up there. It's up there.
Aaron Jones.
What's the oh, Aaron Jones? That's who it is.
Yeah.
TJ,
Yeah,
Jordan
he's
Addison,
nice.
and Jettis.
Yeah,
Shoot.
but I think
No,
Caleb
you
may be
asked
able to
himself in the
utilize
running
his better than JJ
Yeah,
because I don't know. That's just me. We'll see.
If I'm Minnesota, I'm calling Kirk.
Who's the coach? Kevin O'Connell? Is that it?
Call Kirk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kirk knows.
He just got rid of his ass.
Yeah, call him.
He gonna get him right.
back.
If
Call
he,
his ass
yeah.
back. Or call Cleveland.
Oh, actually, fun fact: the
Yeah,
Vikings
go
coaching staff was ranked number 1 in the NFL by ESPN. So hey, I guess hey, they must got something good going on over there.
The Vikings.
I can see it. OC
Yeah.
Nice was just Kevin O'Connell.
The
DC
Vikings
Nice.
coaching staff.
Like from last season? Or like going into this
It
season?
says Kevin O'Connell. I believe it's going into this season. Let me click on the article real quick.
Oh, no.
Because you had
Man,
the
man,
Detroit Lions who
Oh,
had both their coordinators become head coaches.
Yeah, I was gonna say Lions had a crazy roster when it comes. Yeah. Damn chat. Damn.
Help me out, Jack.
The outro, man.
Compute.
That bed was frozen for a second.
Miles, are you still there? Oh
Bro, my
man.
shit been cutting. It been cutting, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
Hey, y'all excited for this
It was,
man? Y'all
I guess
excited for this man
they
26
posted.
though?
I don't know if it was a reporter article.
Absolutely.
Man 26 coming out in a few days, man.
Absolutely.
I ain't gonna lie. It's gonna wipe NCAA out, man. This might be the best
Might.
man since our childhood.
I hope so.
Since
I'm getting
childhood.
tired of NCAA.
Me too. They did everything but the equipment, but it's all right.
Y'all seen that video I sent earlier?
Of the snow?
Y'all seen that shit I sent earlier in the group?
With the
Yeah,
snow?
nah, it was basically the superstar mode and how they made it like hella interactive.
Yeah, they did. Every game is
Did I
different.
cut out?
Nah,
Nah,
you heard, I heard you. I heard you.
Your audio is behind like the video, so it's kind of like you
Yeah.
talk and then we hear your. At least for me, I hear your voice like 5 seconds later, and then it's like hella sped up too.
Yeah,
Hold on, I'm gonna share this. I'm gonna share this screen real quick. This
yeah,
the
fix
screen
that.
So they did have the Vikings number one. They did have the Vikings number one. They had
From last year too.
Nah, this is this year going into
Oh,
this
going
year.
in.
They got the Chiefs number 2. I'm just go through the top
That's
5.
crazy.
Niners 3,
Mm-hmm.
Baltimore 4, and then the Rams.
Chris Shula.
We could kind of see. We can see where y'all teams are at.
Yeah.
Patriots. Oh shoot, I'm pressing the wrong buttons. Damn. How many?
What?
Patriots at 20.
Damn. Nah, they ain't got Mike. They got
15.
Mike messed up.
Nah, it's not Mike though. It's Arthur Smith, nigga.
Nah, it's that DC boy.
Hey, who wrote the article, Anthony? See who wrote it.
I don't know, but it had Woody
There you go,
on
Johnny.
the video.
Oh,
Damian
Ben
Woody, but
Solak.
Ben,
Oh.
yeah,
Johnny asking the right questions.
that makes sense. That's why I don't take that shit serious.
Right. I was like, who is Ben Solak?
I could have wrote that shit.
I just
He chat GPT. That's it.
Johnny seen the Raiders at 9. It was like, who wrote the article? He was like,
Right. No question.
Right.
Raiders 9.
You got still messed up.
But we're gonna move on to the next topic, man. We're gonna actually switch it up. We're not gonna talk about sports with this topic. This is probably our first non-sport topic. I think that's not like a icebreaker or just a quick question. But you know, we all are in a relationship. We all got our ladies in our lives. But before that time, when you was locked in with your lady, what was like a non-negotiable, like that you have, like, man, if I see this, like, nah, this ain't gonna work out.
I got
Who's
two
gonna say it
things.
first?
I got two things. I'll be
Scared to kick it off, huh?
Danger
I
gaming
got
point
y'all.
here.
I got y'all, man. So number one, man, on the non-negotiable, no guy best friends, man. I don't need no nigga around. That's my brother. Like you don't go to him for your problems. Your problems is my problems now. No guy best friends. Don't need y'all texting each other, Merry Christmas, Happy Birthday, none of that. We good. You know what I'm saying? Maybe every other year you get a birthday text, but not every year. You know what I'm saying? Like that's off. No guy best friend. And then second, this might be a little fucked up. I ain't gonna lie. But she can't have big ass feet. You know what I'm saying? No two. Hey, man, I don't want to be in the bed. We cuddled up, bro, and you got your size 12 U.S. men rubbing up on my leg or something like that, bro. So I don't know how reasonable that is, but I'm a simple man, bro. Just no big. We can't have the same shoes. You can't wear my forces. You know what I'm saying? So
my joints, man.
yeah. No, pretty simple guy though. You know what I'm saying? No guy best friend, no big ass feet.
My
I think
not.
Miles cut out.
Miles, you got no audio.
You got no audio, Miles. Yeah.
Yeah. While he can find his voice, I'll go. Mine was, man, like, just the value in, like, intentionality. Like, I hate, like, if I were to go on dates with women and, like, I'm asking the questions and things like that, and they would answer and stuff. Like, they won't ask nothing back, or they won't ask like how about you and stuff like that. It's more like shoot, like me just like creating and things. So like I feel like they just wasn't intentional within the date, within like the relationship of what they trying to create. Now mind you, like some women, like it'll be like harder for them to open up, but it's like this wasn't just the first time, or it wasn't just like through the first text, but it's like if you can't bring up conversation, like constant conversation, and showing that you really invested in the relationship, like nah, like if you if I'm going like if I'm going to sleep off our conversations, we done.
That's
That's
a
a
great
good one.
point.
Yeah. I kind of piggyback off that one. Y'all can hear me, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I didn't leave.
What you said?
The topic got spooky.
Huh?
I didn't leave. But nah, man, I'll say for sure it's like having someone you got fun with, just having someone open minded you got those conversations with. Because if you, I don't know, I really can't hang with no stick in the mud. I feel like that's like kind of, it wouldn't be entertaining for me. Like, I'm a chill guy, but I like to have some fun too. So I feel like my relationship, my partner matches that same energy with me, and it works. It works out for the best. Also, too, I feel like a non-negotiable was kind of like the cleaning up after yourself. I feel like if you don't clean up after yourself, I really can't rock with you like that. Like dishes in the sink, clothes everywhere. It's like kind of it's a non-negotiable for me. So when I seen like okay, you keep up with things, I'm like, I think we might be all right. This is a precursor to what the place gonna look like. So it's gonna be all right.
I say a non-negotiable for me was probably laziness. I feel like that's a pet peeve of mine. So if you just sitting around and you ain't doing nothing and you just don't have no energy, no life to you, just black and gray walking around this colorful ass world, I can't deal with you. I'll probably be a non-negotiable. And then not to figure, I mean, we are from the same area, so it's like, if you got a brother every time we go out, or old classmate or a coworker, I'm like, hey, yo, nah,
Cut
man.
that.
I know him.
That.
My mom knows him. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. What's that Men in Black thing? That yeah, boy, you out of here.
To you, that might be a brother, but to him,
To
boy,
him.
he about to.
Boy,
Hey,
that's the
he
wolf.
phone.
Boy.
He one phone call away from. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm good.
Bobby
And he
Womack.
did you like what?
I would never. I would never.
I'm cool.
Hey, you know I just be playing, but I be serious sometimes too.
I don't play about you.
Man.
You want me to say something?
Oh, that's crazy.
Like honestly, sis, and like I always see you as sis, but man, like I would just.
We cool.
I would say for me, everything y'all just said is very valid, and I can relate to it for sure. And we're all on the same page. I would say a big thing for me, non-negotiable wise, is manners and like politeness. Being nice to others. Being thankful for things. Saying please and thank you. Being nice to waiters and waitresses at restaurants, that type of stuff. And then also to like, to me, a big thing. And if y'all do it, I don't care, like totally fine. But like for me personally, like if someone chews with their mouth open, I just can't. If they're smacking their lips while we're eating, I just can't do it. I'm sorry. So if y'all do it, I apologize. But for me, that's the question, non-negotiable. I just can't do it. Yeah, exactly, bro. I can't do it. I can't do it. I can't do it.
That's a Raven episode.
I cannot do it, bro. So that's a big one. And then another one too, like kind of on a more deeper level, I guess, would be like you have to have a good family foundation. And that's out of a lot of people's control. I mean, that's out of anybody's control, for the most part. Come from a good household, you have like a good structure environment that you grew up with. Like to me, that's very important. And I know that's out of the control of a lot of people, so I totally understand that. And that's probably unfair for me to hold people to that standard. But at the end of the day, it is me choosing who I'm going to end up with for the rest of my life. So I feel like I deserve to be a little picky when it comes to that. So
That's what's
Everybody
up.
got that right.
Valid.
So
I got
go ahead.
I
It's
got a
funny how
quick
there's
question.
no LeVar Balls here. That's crazy.
I got a quick question. I've seen this I kind of see it every like towards the end of the month when rent is due. It's a topic on Twitter. How y'all feel about 50-50? Like with bills or like going out, you know what I'm saying? Me personally, I'm 50-50, like not by choice, but it's just something like we both kind of want to provide for each other or for ourselves at times. Like whereas one day I go out or we go out, I'm paying for everything, or the next day she pays for everything. It's not just solely one person. I feel like that's kind of connected us on another level too, because it's like I'm always get you, you gonna always have me. How y'all feel about being 50-50? Because I know some men are like, I never have my girl go pay for nothing. Like she keep her wallet where it's at, and I'm just like, well, that's you. But you know what I'm saying? Other people,
Motherfuck.
Nah,
well, I know how Miles feel about it. How y'all feel?
nah,
Hey,
that's it.
if I was like a pro, oh, go, my bad, Ed.
No,
Go.
you good.
I'm gonna say it like this: if I was in a job where I had, like, you know what I mean, like, not saying my job is shit. Like, I have a great job, but like, if I was in that position to just be able to, throw money out there, hell yeah. I think, as men, we don't want our woman to work. You feel me? We want our
Right.
woman to experience those things that they see, and that they're, exposed to. I think that's the ultimate goal. But for the background up, like building a real relationship, a real foundation for it, I think 50-50 is okay. I think I think it builds that trust. It builds like a bond between y'all because y'all know what it's like to like hey, you got it tonight because I may not got it. You got or she got it tonight because you may not got it. You know what I mean? So I think it's definitely a relationship builder when you are at that 50-50 level. But yeah,
I was gonna go into the stage of I think my our approach is more 75-25 where I'm in the 75 range, right? And she my lady will be down for 50-50 or whatever that approach was. And that's like speaking of non-negotiable, it wasn't a non-negotiable piece for me. But if you were early on, if you were looking for me to pay for everything, like that was kind of something I kept an eye on. I didn't have a problem at that point because I wanted to show like, okay, shoot, I want to take you on a date. I want to treat you for that. I want to take you out to get something to eat. I'm gonna treat you to that. But there's some days like she want to treat me like, and I'll. It's like okay, like cool. I'm good with that. So how our motto is a little bit is like I'll take care of rent. Like she'll take care of groceries. If we need some stuff around the house, she'll take care of it. If I need to pitch in, I'll pitch in. But ours is probably more 75-25. Like when we go out to dinner, she's like, "Oh, I got dinner today, or I got lunch today," and things like that. So it's mixed in. It'd probably even be like more 65-35 too. But I would just say like that's kind of like how like we like to approach it. Like I'm good with paying for the rent. Like I don't pay for much else anyway. So like to have a house over our head, like I'm good with paying for that. Like let's and then we'll see what else makes sense to pitch on.
That's what's up.
well,
Well then.
I guess I said something.
It looked like you're about to.
I'm
It looked
looking
like
right
you
at
were about to say
DeAndre. I'm
something.
like, go ahead,
Did it not look like he was about to say something? It looked like he was about to spit. You couldn't spit it out.
but nah,
Well,
this
that's all,
question,
folks.
I really don't have much of an expertise with this question because I've never lived with a woman. So, but I can speak to like going out with somebody or going on trips or that type of thing, right? So, like kind of what Anthony said, if you are, what the heck? Uh,
That was the delayed laugh.
that delay.
That's what that was. That's crazy.
Miles, please fix that, bro. If you, like Anthony said, if you are going out with somebody and they expect you to pay for everything, um, and it's like to me, I'm totally fine with that. Like I will always be the one offering to pay. I'm cool with that. But if you have somebody who's just expecting that out of you every single time, That kind of raises a little awareness, just like Anthony said. You know, it is very appreciating when I do go out, and she's like, I got this. And I'm like, no, I promise. Like, let me get it. No, I got this. Okay. So like that stuff, very nice. But that's about as far as my expertise can go on that topic. So
You reach for that wallet slowly, boy. See if she gonna say so.
I mean,
Am
I
I
just feel like
lagging?
it. A little
Sorry,
bit.
my bad.
Nah, you're good. I feel like it just depends on your household. You know what I'm saying? Some people I hear, they put their finances together. You know what I'm saying? So instead of y'all splitting up, you put everything together, put everything in one pot. Everything goes smoothly. I think there's other situations where, like Anthony, I got the rent, you get the groceries and utilities. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's almost like it plays out 50-50 at the end of the day. I just think whatever works the best in your situation. At the end of the day, relationship is a partnership. So, if your partner come up to a close agreement, and I feel like everything's gonna go smoothly. Yeah, either put your finance together or 50-50.
What's the most expensive date y'all been on, man?
Boy.
Does the whole trip count?
Right.
It could be.
Yeah, I won't say a whole trip. Probably like $200 to $250, probably.
yeah, that's about right.
I went to the bathroom and I came back and it was the cash register said $4.96 for a purse. I said,
What?
God, where'd you go?
That man went to Disneyland.
Oh, God.
Santa Monica Mall, man. Don't ever go there.
Let me ask this quick question real quick, and then then we could conclude the pod. But just to highlight your relationship, highlight the one you with. What was some qualities in your woman to confirm like she was the one for you?
Very early on, man, it was just never a dull moment with us. You know what I'm saying? And that's something like I value that because if you're with someone, let alone living with someone, there's going to be times where there's not a word said, but the presence is good enough. And there'll be like you need to be able to have like some type of interaction, whether it's on a deep level or just like a hey how you doing level. I don't know. So I just like the fact that from the moment we met, the jump we met, bro, it was just all smiles. She's very intelligent, and so we can have those deep conversations if need be, while also being silly on other occasions. So it's a great balance with the communication aspect in our relationship.
I'll
I'll
go.
probably I'll probably say just learning something different. You know what I'm saying? Come from two different cultures, two different backgrounds, two different type of environments, and I come from the background, staying, indulging in vices, and just as now I'm over here, I got Greek yogurt bowls and fruit and going on the hills and walking and shit that I never even experienced growing up. So I think that was I was like, yeah, it brings a different part of you out.
Yeah, I will say with my lady, like I just seen, and this kind of ties within my non-negotiable, but how intentional she was, like early on, not just with me, but with others around her, whether it was her friends, whether it was with her family, like just like how she was so thoughtful of others. That was one of the things, and plus, and this kind of goes within the 50-50 rule we was talking about. Man, when we made the move to Dallas, and she had a job, I didn't. Like it was flipped the other way, probably even like 95-5, right? It was a very, very vulnerable spot, but she was able to like hold me down until I was able to like get to where I'm at now. So like that right there, like there's many other things, but just talking about the things we've already talked about, like that right there was like it just confirmed it for me.
Gotta keep her.
I would say, man.
Absolutely.
I would say, man, just the comfortability allowed me to be myself and kind of allowed me to grow as a person, low key. Am I
I
still
didn't-
lagging?
No, you're not
Nah.
lagging. I'm laughing.
Oh.
And I shouldn't laugh, but you said allow you to be yourself. And I was like, yes, that's very much needed in my mind. Knowing
God
who
bless
you
you,
are.
Janaea. God bless you.
Jesus Christ.
Sorry, I shouldn't be laughing,
Hey.
but yes, that is. I'm glad.
I think that's a huge thing. Also, I kind of mentioned it too. It's like that allowing that comfortability. I think Aaron touched on it, but just being able to be in someone's space and like, you know, not me feeling like, okay, you're an invader in my space or anything like that. But it's like, oh, like I like your energy in my space. Like that energy she radiates is just something that's different to me. I've never experienced that before. So I feel like with her, it's just a different vibe, man. And I really can't be replicated anywhere else. So that's something I just always kind of gravitated towards, and I'm stuck to this day.
I can relate to what Aaron said really well. Like the vibes have always been up, no matter what. It's been like that for a long time, and like to me, the ability to be personable and her willingness to be a person with a lot of humility, right? Like she's very personable. It doesn't matter who we're around, if it's just us two, if she's around my family, if I'm around hers, I'm around her friend or friends, right? Like she's just very sociable. She, just a great person to be around. And then humility wise, right? Like she's very humble. She's never the one who's like seeking attention or anything like that, right? So like that stuff I really admire. And then there's just never really ever a dull moment, like kind of like what Aaron was talking about. Like we could have those deep conversations, and then we could also joke around like we're best friends. And that's like really important to me because I mean, like when I thought about like an ideal person in my head, like that's kind of what I envisioned. So, it's been, I could keep going for hours. I don't know how much time we got left, but those are kind of the few main things right there.
Look at niggas getting deep up in this bit. Hey, man.
I want to share a quick
Could have
story.
wrote a whole essay, but we only got so much time.
APA format.
Y'all like that last line though? I could go for hours.
Oh,
I don't know how much time we got.
You watching right now?
Nah,
Yeah,
I want to go back to the story with what Miles was saying. I don't want to seem like a dickhead or an asshole or anything like that. But just a quick story. Me and Aaron, man, I remember being at Aaron's house, and we all grew up on Xbox. We all grew up on Xbox and stuff like that. And when you don't have the mic on, the sound just goes through your TV. So those that are not aware. It's just Aaron and Mike in the party. I mean, Miles in the party, but Aaron's mic was off, so nobody else is in there. And all you hear is Miles just reciting a SpongeBob line, and me and Aaron just start dying. So,
Mind you, bro, like he knew my mic. Hey, bro, it was like a solid like 20, 30 minutes. I haven't said a word, so he know I'm not coming back anytime soon, bro. Like I know y'all know how long it takes for a controller to turn off without using it for a while. It take like 10, 15 minutes, bro.
To be fair, bro, your mind be drifting when you're on the game.
Absolutely.
You just kind of just there, bro. I had the headset on, and I'm just like, shit. What's the first thing that popped in my mind? It was funny.
we just had it documented, and trust me when I say this. All of these had these type of moments, but when Miles said this, when Miles said she accepted me for who I am, that's the first scene I just thought of. So that's why I decided to share it and show why I laughed, even though it was a serious moment. But trust me, like in the Xbox party, there's a lot of stuff we can't say, but man, for the stuff that we could remember that we could talk about, man, I'm sure it's going to be brought up. So
we'll get there at one point, man. Uncalled gaming, it'll be its own thing, bro. Y'all might hear some shit, man. Yeah, we're building up to that. Y'all get to it.
We're very much filtered now compared to
might
what
get
we
canceled,
used to,
but we know.
I hope they don't dig
culture
up
is
our
fake.
old chats.
Right.
Nah, boy.
But,
Fed's been listening, boy.
Right. They was just waiting for us to get big. They're
That's why I
like, okay,
keep cutting
finally
up.
these motherfuckers is getting up there. Now we can really take them out. But
Feds did it sweet.
Gotcha.
you think
We
that first
appreciate-
deal coming, boy? No.
Boy.
We appreciate y'all tuning in. Nah, you good. We appreciate y'all tuning in. Once again, this is the Uncalled For podcast. We'll be doing a division breakdown this Thursday live, same time at 6:30, 9:30 Eastern. So if y'all want to tune in for that, we'll be doing the NFC South and the AFC West, knocking out 2 divisions. So just shout out to y'all for being here. And that's another episode of Uncalled For.
We out,
Hit
man.
that like button, y'all. Hit that like and subscribe.